towering. The apartment houses of Russian Hill, pressed together in razorback array. Bewildering, the row on row of identical little houses in the sunset, each with its own car in the driveway. Quiet, the streets of Pacific Heights, where a white-jacketed houseboy is always polishing a window that already gleams. Dazzling, the city, basking under the warm summer sun, twisting and turning lazily to view its many sides with pleasure. The lame, the blind, the halt of Market Street, tottering along the wide sidewalk past the cheap movie houses whose naked, fly-specked beauties no longer interest them. Stubble, stumble, and reek of skid road, and an old man leaning against a fire hydrant to fit cardboard into his old shoes, toes wiggling through tattered socks. Stale saloons whose bartenders look hard and act soft. Gay old girls who still have a glint in their eye as they peer at you through a beer foamily. The cops yawning past in a blue-jacketed haze. The pawn shops overflowing with the death of somebody's dream. And over all, the smell of something, perhaps everything, flying away. Masts of the Balclutha rising above the Embarcadero with a majesty that no steamer could ever achieve. Harbor cruise boats scurrying past the outstretched piers, incredibly fast as wind-up toys on a hardwood floor. Sailboats squeezing slowly out of the yacht harbor and unfurling their wings in white bursts of joy. Anointed bodies turning brown at Aquatic Park, and more bodies arriving all the time, carrying their gear in zipper bags, eagerly shedding the pale badge of the city as though it were a blight. Silence of the ages on the bay at dawn, when the outlines are still smudged and indistinct, and it could be any year. The sun inching above East Bay Hills, awakening the dark waters with little golden flutters. A gray aircraft carrier moving ponderously towards the Golden Gate, its planes sleeping beneath folded wings. And the ferry building siren bringing the city to life with a wail that is echoed by the scream of a seagull, the snort of a donkey engine, the finger across blackboard screeching of the Beltline Railroad, which always sounds in need of oil. Old men sitting at sidewalk flower stands, tenderly wrapping today's bright young flowers in yesterday's newspapers. Old widowed women darting out of drab downtown apartment houses, shopping for lonely dinners in dirty little grocery stores, and scuttling back into their gloom, paper bags clutched tight in their arms. Hush of the Japanese tea garden, broken only by the rustle of a kimono, clink of a teacup, soundless splash of a blossom fluttering down into a bewitched lake, making tiny rings that seem to tinkle away. Girl and boy on bicycles, disappearing around a bend, slowly gone into leafiness. And the picnicking people, making splashes of color across the velvet meadows that somehow seem more French than anything else. You look up, expecting to see the Eiffel Tower.